My name is Segun Awolowo. I like to share with you something very important that you need to pay attention to as far as starting and running a business is concerned. There are basic things that are very important that every aspiring entrepreneur must pay attention to. You don't just run into a business or jump into a business without paying attention to these things. If you jump in without understanding them, you jump out. Now, number one is you must first of all recognize, identify the kind of business you want to do. There are a few things you must know in identifying those businesses. You have to first of all get to know what you value, what you love, what you like personally. What are the things that give you joy when you get engaged with them, when you get involved with them? It's a way for you to recognize the kind of business that you can do. So it's important to first of all identify among several other things. You don't go start a business because your friend or your neighbor or your colleague is doing a particular kind of business. So identifying the kind of business that you want to do is what is critical and important. So for example, you love to cook food. You just love to do it naturally. It's a natural thing that you love to do. You are not even thinking about business. You are not even thinking about making money from it. You just love to cook, and then when you cook and people taste your food and they make positive comments, good comments, and they love your food, it's a sign that you may need to begin to think about it. So identifying the kind of business among several other businesses that are available is very key and very important. And one other thing that you need to do is after you must have discovered the kind of business that you want to do, is to now begin to ask some critical questions. And one of those questions is, who are the people that will buy my product? Of course, you have to understand it does not have to do with products alone. They have to provide services also. You love to help people to clean their environment. It's a business, and it's a service-oriented business that you can do. So it's either you are cooking for people, which has to do with producing something, or you are rendering a service. You help people to clean their houses, and when you clean, people love what you do, the way you clean, and they make good comments about it. So once you do that, then the next thing is, who are the people that will need my services? Who are the people that will buy my product? You must first of all sort this out. You don't go start producing products without identifying first of all those who will buy the product, or else you will produce and then you will consume your product yourself. So identify the people who will patronize you. It's critical and important. And in identifying those people, you must ask yourself, where are they? Where are this set of people? Where can I locate them? Where can I find them? Where do they live? Who are the set of people? So for example, if you want to go into a dry cleaning business, for example, you first of all identify who are the people that will need my dry cleaning business. For example, if you are doing dry cleaning business, you don't go seek or look for those whose income are average. It's not going to work for you. You need to get people who are making good enough income, such that haven't done all they needed to do, sort the issue of life. If you talk about those are I mean, what we talk about basic need of life, like what we call Maslow's hierarchies of need. You talk about food, you talk about shelter, you talk about clothing. It's, you don't go look for people who are on that level to begin to talk about helping them to solve the problem of dry cleaning their clothes. You will be talking to a wrong set of people, because their major needs will be food, clothing, and shelter. And it's only those people who have sorted those issues that you can then begin to talk about, I can help you dry clean your clothes. And then you need to identify those people, and then the next thing you need to begin to think about is, how can I reach them? How do I talk to them? How can I get across to them? Because they are existing in different places. So in getting across to them, you need to devise the means of reaching out to them. This is very, very important. And then another thing that you must pay attention to is, get enough knowledge. Get enough knowledge, adequate knowledge of the business that you want to do. You don't just jump into a line of business because your friends are doing it without understanding the laws that guide the business, the rudiments behind the business. Somebody says, I love photography, I just want to do photography business. You don't understand. It's not just about you picking up a camera and press the shutter button and then you snap pictures. It goes beyond that. You need to understand the basic things behind, the operations behind holding cameras and then shooting videos or taking pictures, or else you are going to do what will get you into trouble. So understand the basic rudiment behind the business. That's where the issue of learning the business is very important. That's where the issue of learning the business is very important. I call it LE. The L stands for learning, and then the E stands for earning. You must learn the business. You must learn the business. It's not just enough for you to go pick a camera to start shooting. You must learn the basic rudiments behind the concept of photography or videography. Learn. You don't just start to do business because you want to earn. What majorly people focus on is earning, but they don't understand that it is learning first and then the earning will follow. So the more you learn, the more you earn. So go and learn about the business that you want to do. So I've told you about identifying the business, and I told you about recognizing the people that will need your service and your business or your product, and then go learn. Ask people who have been doing the same business before and subject and submit yourself to learning. Enroll for apprenticeship, enroll for training. It's very, very important. It is the training that you have that will help you to do well in business. And then when you have learned enough, and then one other thing you have to do is to go look for space. It's not the most important, and it depends on the kind of business you want to do. And you must have a contact point where people can relate back to you, especially if you are selling products. Get a place where people can relate back to you. I understand that in the age where we are right now, you can operate from anywhere. You can operate from, I remember many years ago when we started the business that we do, I had to start from my room. I had to start from my space. I didn't have enough capital to even start to rent a shop. I have to start from my room. And I jokingly said, I remember a time when a customer, because you must identify those two things. There's a difference between a customer and a client. I didn't have clients. I used to have customers. I mean, because customers are the people who they just come buy from you and then they walk away. Your clients are the people who want to stay with you for a period of time. And so I remember a time when a customer needed to come and visit me and check me at my office, which was my room. And I remember that particular day I was actually cooking beans in the room, and then he had to come, and then of course we had fun together, and then that was it. So get a space that people can come to contact you, and that's very, very important. And then once you have gotten a space, the next thing you want to begin to do is to begin to speak about your business. And these are the things that are required. Begin to speak about your business. A lot of times you don't start a business and keep it to yourself. People need to know. Get people to know, as many as possible. We're going to share more on all the other things that you need to do, how to get people to know about the business that you do. But you need to get people to know about what you are selling on the service you are providing. Somebody says, I'm shy. No, you don't have to. You don't have. Temperament does not come to play when it comes to do business. Your temperament must not limit you when it comes to doing business. So you get to get people to know as many as possible as far as the subject of running business is concerned. I hope this has helped you. So you need to subscribe to this YouTube channel, Segun Awolowo. There's so many other information that we'll be sharing, and then you need to follow up with us and follow up and then subscribe so that you can get access to many more videos as far as the subject of running and doing your business is concerned. So I'll see you at another time.